Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, where did the years go? Maybe you notice the fine lines, the slower steps, or the energy that doesn't quite last the way it used to. Aging has a way of sneaking up on us, but here's the truth doctors often share with their patients: aging doesn't have to mean decline. In fact, there are secrets, backed by science and whispered by some of the best doctors, that can help you stay vibrant, strong, and youthful far longer than you might imagine. The beauty of these secrets is that they aren't about chasing perfection or trying to look 20 years younger. They're about giving your body and mind what they need so you can keep doing the things you love, whether that's playing with your grandkids, traveling, gardening, or simply waking up each morning with a sense of purpose and energy. Now, here's the surprising part. Many seniors don't know these tips because they're often overshadowed by quick-fix gimmicks and fad products that promise miracles. But the truth is much simpler. Doctors say the real anti-aging magic lies in consistent, everyday choices that support your health from the inside out. And today, we're going to uncover 7 of those powerful secrets. Let's start with one of the most underrated yet life-changing habits: staying hydrated. Water might sound ordinary, but the way it impacts aging is extraordinary. As we get older, our sense of thirst weakens, which means by the time we feel thirsty, our bodies are already dehydrated. That dryness shows up on the skin as wrinkles, but more importantly, it affects the joints, the kidneys, and even the brain. Dehydration can cause confusion, fatigue, and make you feel years older than you are. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack everywhere you go. That's what dehydration feels like to your body. But when you give your cells the water they crave, everything runs more smoothly. Your skin looks fresher, your digestion improves, your energy climbs, and even your mood lightens. A simple glass of water can act like an instant refresh button. Doctors often recommend sipping water throughout the day, not just when you feel thirsty, and including water-rich foods like cucumbers, melons, and oranges can also help. Another secret that truly rewrites the story of aging is the power of movement. Think of your body as a machine. It's designed to move, and when it doesn't, parts begin to rust. Staying active doesn't mean running marathons or lifting heavy weights. In fact, the best kind of exercise for anti-aging is often gentle but consistent. Walking, swimming, yoga, or even dancing around the living room to your favorite song can strengthen muscles, protect the heart, and keep the brain sharp. Movement also keeps your circulation strong, which means nutrients and oxygen reach every part of your body more effectively. One doctor once said, "Exercise is the closest thing we have to a fountain of youth, and there's a reason for that." Seniors who move daily often look and feel years younger than their peers. They sleep better, smile more, and recover faster when illness strikes. Even just 15 to 20 minutes a day can be the difference between feeling sluggish and feeling alive. And while we're talking about vitality, let's not forget one of the most surprising anti-aging secrets of all: sleep. Many people think poor sleep is just part of getting older, but doctors reveal that quality rest is one of the greatest healers. During deep sleep, the body repairs itself. Muscles recover, the immune system recharges, and the brain clears out toxins that can lead to memory problems. Without enough rest, it's like running on a battery that never fully charges. You may get by, but you won't thrive. The tricky part is that sleep patterns do change with age, but creating small habits like a consistent bedtime, keeping the bedroom cool and dark, and avoiding caffeine later in the day can transform the way you sleep. Think of sleep as your body's nightly spa treatment. It smooths, restores, and refreshes you from the inside out. Hydration, movement, and sleep, 3 everyday habits that are simple, but often overlooked. Together, they form a powerful foundation for staying youthful and strong. And once you've built that base, there are even more secrets doctors wish every senior knew, habits that go beyond the basics and unlock deeper levels of energy, clarity, and longevity. Now that we've laid down the foundation with hydration, movement, and sleep, let's dive deeper into a few more anti-aging secrets that doctors often wish more seniors paid attention to. These aren't complicated routines or expensive treatments, they're everyday choices that create powerful changes over time. One of the most impactful, and yet most misunderstood, is nutrition. It's easy to think of food as just fuel, but what we eat actually speaks to our cells, telling them either to thrive or to break down faster. Many doctors point out that aging accelerates when we overload on processed foods, sugar, and unhealthy fats. These create inflammation in the body, which is linked to everything from stiff joints to heart disease and memory decline. On the other hand, a diet rich in colorful vegetables, fresh fruits, lean proteins, and healthy fats like olive oil, nuts, and salmon sends the opposite message. It calms inflammation, strengthens immunity, and keeps the brain sharp. Imagine your plate as a medicine cabinet. Bright berries can protect your memory, leafy greens fuel your muscles and bones, and omega-3 rich fish strengthens your heart. Even something as simple as replacing a sugary snack with a handful of walnuts or an apple can shift your body toward healing instead of harm. Doctors often say, "You are what you eat," and while it might sound cliché, it's one of the greatest truths about aging well. But food alone isn't the whole picture. Another secret that makes a tremendous difference is the role of social connection. Doctors often see seniors who appear physically well but feel lonely, and loneliness itself can be as damaging as smoking or obesity. When we're isolated, stress hormones rise, immunity weakens, and even the heart suffers. In contrast, meaningful connections, whether with family, friends, neighbors, or even new communities, create a protective shield for both body and mind. Sharing laughter over coffee, having someone to walk with, or simply knowing there's a voice on the other end of the phone can extend life in ways science is only beginning to fully understand. Think of connection as nourishment for the soul. Just as the body needs food and water, the heart and mind need human warmth. Making an effort to call a friend, join a group, or even chat with a neighbor can spark joy that ripples through your entire being. And while we're on the subject of the mind, another anti-aging secret that doctors emphasize is mental stimulation. The brain, much like a muscle, thrives on being challenged. When we stop learning or engaging, the brain begins to slow down. That's why picking up new hobbies, reading, solving puzzles, or even learning a new skill can help keep your memory sharp and reduce the risk of cognitive decline. Doctors often share stories of seniors who took up painting in their 70s, learned to play an instrument in their 80s, or mastered a new language later in life. Their brains responded by staying active, flexible, and resilient. Think of your brain as a lifelong student. It never stops growing as long as you keep feeding it new experiences. And the best part is that mental stimulation doesn't just keep you sharp, it also boosts confidence and joy, reminding you that it's never too late to discover something new. So far, we've uncovered the power of nourishing food, the life-saving role of social connection, and the energy that comes from keeping the brain engaged. These habits, woven into daily life, can truly turn back the clock in how you feel and function. But there are still more secrets doctors wish every senior knew, practices that pull everything together and help you live not just longer, but stronger. When you think about aging gracefully, it's easy to picture diet, exercise, and maybe even a few brain games. But there are two more secrets doctors often emphasize that complete the circle, and they're just as powerful as anything we've already talked about. One of those is managing stress. Stress is often described by doctors as a silent agger because it works behind the scenes, speeding up everything we're trying to slow down. Chronic stress raises blood pressure, weakens the immune system, interferes with sleep, and can even make skin look older. The tricky part is that stress doesn't always show up as dramatic tension. Sometimes it hides in small worries, endless to-do lists, or even that constant background hum of anxiety about health or family. But here's the encouraging truth: while we can't control everything life throws our way, we can control how we respond. Deep breathing, gentle meditation, prayer, or even spending quiet time in nature can reset the body's stress response. Something as simple as sitting outside in the morning sun, closing your eyes, and breathing deeply for 5 minutes can reduce stress hormones and give your cells a chance to repair. Doctors often say that stress management is just as important as exercise or diet when it comes to longevity. Think of it like turning down the noise so your body can focus on healing and thriving. And finally, the last secret doctors wish more people over 60 understood: purpose. Having a reason to get up in the morning, something to look forward to, is one of the most powerful anti-aging forces there is. Purpose can be anything. A hobby, volunteering, caring for a garden, mentoring others, or spending time with loved ones. Studies on longevity around the world consistently show that people who live the longest often have a strong sense of meaning in their lives. Purpose gives energy to the body, joy to the heart, and resilience to the mind. It keeps the spirit alive, and when the spirit is alive, the body tends to follow. Doctors often notice that seniors with purpose recover faster, smile more, and remain independent longer. Purpose isn't about doing something grand or world-changing, it's about doing something that matters to you, something that makes you feel alive. When you put all of these secrets together, hydration, movement, sleep, nourishing foods, connection, mental stimulation, stress management, and purpose, they form a complete picture of what aging well can look like. It's not about reversing time or pretending to be 20 again. It's about giving your body and mind the best possible care so you can enjoy every stage of life with strength, dignity, and joy. The most beautiful part is that it doesn't matter where you're starting from. Even small changes, an extra glass of water, a short walk, a phone call to a friend, a few minutes of quiet breathing, can add up to big transformations over time. Aging doesn't have to mean slowing down or fading away. It can mean stepping into a new chapter, one filled with wisdom, confidence, and vitality that only grows richer with each passing year. So if you've ever wondered what doctors wish you knew about staying youthful after 60, here it is: the true secrets aren't hidden in expensive products or miracle pills. They're found in the choices you make every single day, choices that are fully within your reach. Thank you for joining me today. I'd love to hear what practices you already follow or which of these secrets you'd like to try first. Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more inspiring tips to help you live longer, stronger, and happier. And remember, no matter your age, you have the power to nurture your health and write a vibrant story for the years ahead. Here's to living your best life, today and always.